man on the option. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Niners want to move quickly. The give on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by his defense to stop him in his tracks. The Niners decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. So Boise State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs out of this defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he's slipped through the crowd and hit a pass along the touchdown. Boise State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get one after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. RPO complete to open the drive. They get it out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Niners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Goes to the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again.
Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Niners have this offense rolling. They'll run the option. The give to the back. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. And the Niners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Dyer. He fires a bullet to the right. It's intercepted.
A lot of people are really excited about what this guy can do. Some are saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wide out. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Smithers into space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of
first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
As Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in. And they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball is in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
I just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
How about that play call on 3rd and long? Probably everybody thinking pass in the building. They run the option, and the QB makes the good read. Look, nobody's got me. Nobody takes me. I'll take it. I'll get the first down. Nice play call on 3rd and long.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. On the option. He'll toss it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And I like the run there. The offense doesn't have to press. They've got some time still left before the half. And more importantly, they've got to cut into this lead. They're down a couple of scores. This would be enormous. The locker room will feel so different if they can punch this in for a touchdown before the half.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll go to the fullback. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miners. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start, and you chip it away.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Wagner. Turning it on. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Broncos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Catch in the middle, it's Terry. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Broncos are marching down the field.
finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions, and beautiful rhythm. Finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker as Bates.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UTEP has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. Now we've got a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted! First half turnover can swing momentum. Returns it down to the 47-yard. And his defense thrives on taking the football away. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn. And they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the return. UTEP has the ball, and the minor offense ready to go to work. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneaked the running back screen right in behind them.
The Miners want to crank the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On the option. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game. for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Madsen. A little screen to the running back. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Takes the handoff. It's Gaines. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third down, he drops the throw. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way. Ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, trying to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executed beautiful. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTEP has the ball on the offense, ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got trailed trying to get over the football. Now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. These guys are really hitting their stride and waiting for as they push out the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
The Miners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Graves. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Dropping back, it's Madsen. It's caught. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Quick completion on the outbound. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
And the QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously, some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got to push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
And the Broncos. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. There he goes. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Broncos are on the move. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job on the front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. At the 45 on its way. Turns on the Jets. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21. The Broncos just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll leave it with him. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
To the air, it's Madsen. Unleashes one deep. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. A top 25 flash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll run the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And the defense got him at the 27.
And man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good, and you can't even protect your quarterback on 30.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly. So you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make a great field position count. You've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage,
They'll come out to the 25. No attempt. Turn. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. The option look. Now the pitch. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Finding an escape route. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Dyer. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got him! And the Miners will keep this drive going. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on... And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Grabbed in the middle, it's Graves. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Powers through the defender. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll keep it himself. And the ball's loose in the backfield. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the handoff.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And no chance at a return here. They'll... drive at their own 25. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
He's got an open man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle.
Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's crazy. 1 second you're the offense and you're thinking 2nd and inches, we're taking a shot, we're in a great spot. And then you give up a sack, and now all of a sudden you're in 3rd and long and you're thinking, uh-oh, we got to convert this, or we're giving the ball right back to our opponent.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. And now